Imagine a sport that isn't just about who has the biggest biceps. A sport that is a brutal combination of chess, physics, and pure pain. Now imagine the man who has mastered the sport in such a way that he has become synonymous with it. He's a former elite soldier, a master of psychological warfare, and a guy who would probably wrestle a bear if he had the chance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of the king of arm wrestling. This is Devon "No Limits" Larratt. Devon's story begins in 1975 in Victoria, Canada. And believe it or not, his first big opponent wasn't a muscle man from the gym, but his grandmother, a local legend in the sport. It was clear even then that he had a talent for the sport, but something else forged the real steel in him. Before becoming a professional athlete, Devon Larratt spent 16 years in one of the toughest military units in the world. He was deployed to Afghanistan several times. Imagine the environment. Stress, danger, physical exhaustion. And what did Devon do? Legend has it that he trained his levers in the trenches, on bases, just about anywhere he could. It was there that he built the incredible mental toughness that would later make him famous. He learned that pain is just information, and that the human body can withstand much more than we think. When he returned from the army and began to devote himself to arm wrestling full-time, the world scene had one undisputed king, John Burzank. Burzank was considered the best of all time, unsurpassed. In a series that went down in history, Devon Larratt did the impossible. He defeated a legend. At that moment, the world of arm wrestling was shaken to its foundations. The soldier became a global superstar and the world's #1. Years of dominance followed. Devon collected titles in the WL, World Arm Wrestling League, organization in heavyweight and super heavyweight, and became the holder of the Legacy Hammer, a symbol for the best in the world. But what makes Devon so special? Why is he so hard to beat, even though he often doesn't look like the strongest guy at the table? It's two things: perseverance and brains. Devon is a master at letting you get the piss out of you. He often deliberately puts his opponent in a seemingly advantageous position, intercepts their attack, and just waits. He waits for his opponent to run out of energy while he smiles at him and chats with him. His technique is unique, often using the controversial but legal king's move, where he gets his body under the table and uses the leverage of his long arm. Today, even though he is 50 years old, Devon Larratt is still one of the absolute best in the world. His nickname "No Limits" is not just a marketing ploy, it is his philosophy of life. Devon lives in Ontario with his wife Jody, who is also a great arm wrestler, and 3 children. He has become the greatest ambassador of the sport. Thanks to his charisma and social networks, arm wrestling is watched by millions of people who would not have minded this sport before. Devon Larratt is proof that to become a legend, you don't just need muscles, but above all the heart of a fighter, a smart head, and the courage to constantly push your limits. What do you think of Devon? In your opinion, is he the best arm wrestler in history, or just the most popular? And what do you think of his fighting style? Write it to me in the comments below. I would love to read it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on more stories from the world of power. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.